MP Patel College of Commerce and Center for Professional Courses, Kadi. I welcome you to the e-learning platform of Kadi Sarva Vishwavidyalaya. Today I am going to give a presentation on Introduction to Syllabus of Applied Statistics. Subject code is 304 and this particular subject comes in BCom semester 3 of KSV University. So what is the objective of this particular subject? So it is to familiarize the students with concepts and tools of applied statistics, to acquire knowledge and understanding of various techniques of applied statistics, to develop skill for various applications related with businesses, and to grasp the meaning and significance of various skills of applied statistics. So let us understand the scheme of teaching and assessment. So particularly this subject is divided into 5 units. Unit 1 is process control, and 13 hours is allocated to this particular unit and 20% weightage is given to it. Unit 2 is of product control, same 13 hours of work allocation is given to it and 20% of weightage is given to it. Unit 3 is of sampling techniques, 11 hours is allocated to this unit and 20% of weightage is given to it. Unit 4 is of transportation problem and 11 hours is allocated to this particular unit and same weightage is there, 20%. And unit 5 is of assignment and replacement problems and 12 hours of instructional hours is allocated to this particular unit and 20% of weightage is allocated to this unit. So overall 100% weightage is there and overall 60 hours we have to learn this particular subject. Now subject code is BCom 304, subject title is Applied Statistics, the credit of this particular subject is 4 and teaching scheme is basically theory type and credit is of 4. University theory is of 3 hours and marks is of 70 and internal marks is out of 30. So total marks is 100 and you have to score out of 100 marks. Now let us start with the course content. Unit 1, that is process control, and you can say statistical quality control. So we are going to study introduction to statistics, collection of data and process control in this particular unit. Now what is introduction to statistics? So history and introduction of statistics, origin and growth of statistics, utility and importance of statistics in our day-to-day life. Now collection of data, population and sample population, inquiry and sample inquiry, qualitative and quantitative data, primary data, secondary data. So what are the main source of primary data, what are the main source of secondary data, we are going to study in this particular unit. Now process control. So first of all we will study what is the meaning of SQC, that is statistical quality control, and what are the uses of it in industries. So what is the variation in quality, we are going to study that also. Theory of control charts and revised limits we are going to study, theory of runs we are going to study, and control charts for variables as well as control charts for attributes we are going to study in this particular unit. And we are going to do some practical sums related to average and range, P, NP and C chart also. Proceeding further, unit 2 is of product control, that is acceptance sampling. So meaning of lot control we are going to study in this unit, basic concepts like producers and consumers risk, concept of AQL, LTPD, OC, ASN, ATI, AOQ and AOQL. These all are based on a single sampling plan. Now single sampling plan for attributes when 2 points are fixed on the OC curve, and concept of double sampling, and we are also going to study simple examples based upon hypergeometric, binomial and Poisson distribution. So unit 3 is of sampling techniques, that is population survey and sample survey, characteristics of a good sample, what are the advantages of sampling, what is the size of the sample, difference between population study, what is sampling methods, introduction of systematic sampling, and examples of simple random sampling as well as stratified random sampling. Now unit 4 is of transportation problem. Now we are going to study definition of balanced transportation problem, its formulation, different methods of obtaining initial basic feasible solution. Basically we are going to study 3 methods in it, northwest corner rule, matrix minima method and Vogel's approximation method we are going to study to find out the basic feasible solution in transportation problem. Last and final unit, that is assignment and replacement problem. First of all we are going to study what is the definition of balanced assignment problem, what is the formulation of the problem. We are going to solve the assignment problem with the help of Hungarian method. What is the importance of replacement models, and we are going to study some simple illustrations regarding replacement models. Now we are done with the course. Now it's time for exam. So what is the paper scheme of this particular subject? Now this paper is divided into 5 questions. Each and every questions are compulsory you have to attend. Okay, question 1 is of unit 1, question 2 is of unit 2, question 3 is of unit 3, question 4 is of unit 4, and question 5 is of unit 5. So all carries 70 marks. Now in question 1, A is of theory part, so you have to attempt only one theory out of 2. Question 1B is of examples, you have to attempt 2 examples out of 3. And question C, that is of objective questions. So like you can be asked any definition, or you can be asked any formula, and you have to attend it compulsory. So this carries 2 marks. Theory carries 4 marks, examples carries 8 marks, and objective questions carries 2 marks. So overall question 1 is of 14 marks. Same way question 2, question 3, question 4 and question 5 is there. Each question carries 14 marks and total question paper is of 70 marks. So you have to score out of 70 marks, and you have to score internal marks out of, you have to score your internal marks out of 30 marks. So overall, each and overall, you have to score out of 100 marks. So here I complete my presentation. Thank you. Thanks a lot.